Canada. From coast to coast, it's a beautiful country. But for many of us over the past few months, we haven't been able to get out to see much of it. But one group, they've been traveling the highways and bringing us the supplies we need to ride this out. They're Canada's truckers, our unsung pandemic heroes. Today, on Canada Day, we're going to honor them in the best way we know how. A computer game from the 1990s. If you went to school in Canada in the late 80s and early 90s, you probably remember CrossCountry Canada, an educational game by Ingenuity Works designed to teach us about our great country. Well, today, we're leaving Quebec City, picking up zinc in Bathurst, New Brunswick, and riding on to St. John's, Newfoundland. Now, first things first, we need a great Canadian name for our driver. There it is. Alright, we're in Quebec City, which, when this game was put out, was still the home of the Quebec Nordiques. Alright, let's get this truck fired up. Oh, listen to that engine purr. In this game, you type the commands you want to do. So we're ready to hit the road, but before we go, we need some good trucking music. And since Achy Breaky Heart is pretty expensive to license, let's see what's playing on the cheap, affordable radio station. Perfect. We're going to head to the northeast towards New Brunswick. And we've reached Edmundston, just inside the New Brunswick border. Downtown Edmundston is well renowned for its cathedral and historical churches. But we don't have any time to check them out today, though, because we need to head to Bathurst to pick up our zinc. Part of the challenge of the game is making sure to eat and sleep, so let's find a diner and grab a bite. Gordy's Cafe? It's like it's made for me. Alright, let's grab that zinc. If I had more time, I'd check out La Promenade Waterfront and all of its amenities. But I need to get some sleep before hitting the road to Fredericton. Sorry, hitchhiker, I've watched enough Unsolved Mysteries to know I shouldn't pick you up. And we arrived in Fredericton, the capital of New Brunswick, at the crack of dawn. Did you know that the man that broke the NHL's color barrier, Willie O'Ree, was born here? We need to take a swing by St. John, so let's get that engine humming one more time. St. John is the oldest incorporated city in Canada, created by Royal Charter in 1785. Plus, Stompin' Tom Connors also called this place home. On the road again, this time to Moncton. It's home to a pretty awesome tidal bore caused by the tides of the Bay of Fundy traveling up the historic Petitcodiac River. It's time to say goodbye to New Brunswick and head off to Nova Scotia. There's a big sign at the border telling you that honeybee importation is prohibited. They mean business. After a long drive, we're finally in Sydney, Nova Scotia. If you swing by the Sydney waterfront, you can take your picture in front of the Big Fiddle, the world's largest Cayley fiddle. It's time to get on the ferry and head to Newfoundland across the Cabot Strait. We're going to land at the westernmost arrival spot, Port aux Basques, and then off to Corner Brook. In December and January combined, the average snowfall in Corner Brook reaches over 200 centimeters. And that fact's got me so exhausted that it's time to grab some sleep and then grab some deep-fried cod's tongues. When in Rome, last stretch, off to St. John's. Whoa, only I can prevent forest fires? That's putting a lot of pressure on me, a rookie truck driver. And we're finally here, and we've delivered the cargo. On behalf of all Canadians to our truck drivers, thank you for doing what you do to keep food and supplies available during these tough times. Happy Canada Day!